and fetch me some water, or I shall choke." The little cock did run as fast as he could to the spring and said, "Stream, you are to give me some water. The little hen is lying on the nut hill, and she has swallowed a large nut and is choking." The well answered, "First, run to the bride and get her to give you some red silk." The little cock ran to the bride and said, "Bride, you are to give me some red silk. I want to give red silk to the well. The well is to give me some water. I am to take the water to the little hen who is lying on the nut hill and has swallowed a great kernel and is choking on it." The bride answered, "First, run and bring me my little wreath, which is hanging to a willow." So the little cock ran to the willow and drew the wreath from the branch and took it to the bride. And the bride gave him some water for it. Then the little cock took the water to the hen. But when he got there, the hen had choked in the meantime and lay there dead and motionless. Then the cock was so distressed that he cried aloud, and every animal came to lament the little hen, and the 6 mice built a little carriage to carry her to her grave, and when the carriage was ready, they harnessed themselves to it, and the cock drove. On the way, however, they met the fox, who said, "Where are you going, little cock?" "I am going to bury my little hen. May I drive with you?" "Yes, but seat yourself at the back of the carriage, for in the front my little horses could not drag you." Then the fox seated himself at the back, and after that the wolf, the bear, the stag, the lion, and all the beasts of the forest did the same. Then the procession went onwards, and they reached the stream. "How are we to get over?" said the little cock. A straw was lying by the stream, and it said, "I will lay myself across, and you shall drive over me." But when the 6 mice came to the bridge, the straw slipped and fell into the water, and the 6 mice all fell in and were drowned. Then they were again in difficulty, and a coal came and said, "I am large enough. I will lay myself across, and you shall drive over me." So the coal also laid itself across the water, but unfortunately just touched it a little, on which the